TSP was the antagonist group of Book 2, and only 2 months ago, a new chapter was released with an update on the history of all the TSP members and how they got into the group. The chapter also covers all the TSP members that we know of. Well, except for one. Foxy as a whole, both as a character and as a skin, contains some very interesting history that also ties into the story. Starting with the orange furball in the cage, Foxy was a member of TSP stationed at Settlement 6, did something to really anger Willow, and ended up in the carnival cage. And there's been nothing new about Foxy's character since the Refinery chapter released, leading Foxy to be the most forgotten character in Piggy. So why not look at the more interesting side of Foxy? The skin is one of the oldest in the game, being released back in Book 1 Chapter 3 and was featured in the intro cutscene before Piggy had a story. Foxy would then be featured in Chapter 8 in the cage, along with the first mention of the Silver Paw. As the story took shape, Foxy was replaced in the gallery, and the truly interesting part of Foxy would be revealed in Book 2 Chapter 3. By this time, TSP was established as the villain group for Book 2 in the Chapter 2 end cutscene. What makes this interesting for Foxy is that it was mentioned by Kitty that Foxy was a member of TSP, which begs the question, why was he in the cage? Going back to Book 2 Chapter 1, it is revealed that Doggy and the player arrested Willow for food theft, taking her away from her family, which explains her hatred for the two cops, meaning that Foxy must have done something similar, or worse, to Willow. TSP is Willow's family at this point in time, meaning it had something to do with them. TSP members had an outfit they all wear, gray shirt and black pants. Foxy had neither, both in his old model and the redesign we know today. As it turns out, a majority of skins would have a redesign, which included Foxy, who also had a soundtrack change, the one in this video. This redesign was a community voted design with a landslide victory. The redesigns took place 3 months after the Refinery chapter released, meaning Foxy's design was intentional after he was mentioned to be part of TSP, which makes Foxy and Willow the only two unique outfits in TSP. Or is it? Fortunately for us, we know of 2 former members of TSP, Pony and Tigry, both of which got new outfits after leaving. This means it's possible that Foxy did have a TSP uniform and was either stripped of it or left TSP and got his new outfit elsewhere, with the latter more likely. As for how Foxy got in the cage, this is simply a lost secret. However, it's important to point out that Pony was pressured to tell the player what he did to Doggy in Book 2 Chapter 11, a secret that Pony has kept from the player since meeting at, ironically, the carnival. At the end of the chapter mentioned in the beginning of the video, Tigry and Willow talk about TSP. Perhaps, in Intercity, Willow could be pressured by someone to tell the tragedy of the fox in the cage. And who better than the person who unfolded Foxy's secret the most?